Hi, this is Carlos with Core Response Pilates. I'll be breaking down the sideline series exercises in this video. So join me on your side, and we're going to start on my left side, so my right side is going to be up. What's crucial when you're doing these exercises in the sideline series is the alignment, so that you get the best bang for your money for these exercises. Otherwise, you compromise the exercises by executing them incorrectly. So when you're on your side, you want to make sure that you are literally putting your spine in neutral position on your side here. The hips are going to be stacked on top of each other. The lower part of your rib cage here, that's going to be sitting up against the mat or the floor here, needs to be lifted in order to bring the top of the hip of the pelvis here in neutral. And I'll show you why. If you allow this side to drop down so that you're more in a comfortable position here, the top of the hip starts to drop towards the rib cage, which puts the pelvis out of neutral. So when you're in a sideline position, it helps to lift this side up using these muscles here on the side of your stomach. If you have a hard time getting this, you can just put a little bit of a pillow here or a towel to lift you up. We always say we want to create some space here so that a little rat can crawl underneath you. So lengthen your back here in this position. You can support your head with your hand. You don't want to be up on the elbow here because we're not doing any more intermediate or to advanced position. We're going to be in an essential level here. So you lengthen your neck. Top of the hip is in line with the bottom hip. Your legs are lengthened out. We're going to start with the leg kick front back. So we're going to bring both legs just slightly forward from the hip. So we slightly flex at the hip here. You're going to bring the top leg up about hip height, only to where you can maintain this position of your pelvis. So sometimes it's good to put your hand on your pelvis to see whether it stays in the stabilized position. Now, as you take the leg forward, keeping it lifted, you're going to flex your foot. You're going to point your toe and you're going to bring the leg back in line with your pelvis here on the exhale. So we're going to inhale, flex your foot forward, and then exhale to bring the leg back. So the leg is swinging like a fence here. You can put your hand here for more stability. Inhaling, lengthening the back. Exhale, pull back through the back of the leg as you bring the leg back. And again, so the sideline position really works the side of your leg here. And then it's also working a lot of muscles in your abdominals and in your back to maintain stability in your pelvis. And we're going to do one more. We're going to do about 5 of these of each so that we can get through this series a little bit sooner. You can do 5 to 10 reps. So let's just count this as number 5. So you're going to inhale, go forward. And then exhale, bring the leg back. Now you're going to bring both legs in line with your pelvis for abduction. Abduction. We're going to point the toe as we lift the leg up. Again, only bringing it to the point where we can keep the pelvis in neutral. Flex your foot and exhale it down. Now don't let it rest. Pull your abs in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, flex and lower for 2. Inhale, point and lift. Exhale, flex and lower for 3. Remind yourself about your alignment to your side here. Inhale. And then exhale for 4. One more. Inhale, lift. And then exhale for 5. Now we're going to do little circles with the leg. We're going to bring the leg up to about hip height. Draw a little circle on the wall away from you in one direction, maintaining stability in the pelvis here. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Let's go the other way. You should be feeling these right about now, right in through here in this small buttock muscle here. 3, 4, and 5. Now from here we go to staggered legs. So take a deep breath, keep the leg here. Exhale the bottom leg up to meet it and lower them together. So again, the movement is to lift the leg as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze the legs together and lower them down. And really work from the upper part of your inner thighs. And again, inhale, exhale and lower. That's 3. Good, keep lengthening through your neck. And exhale for 4, pull the abs in, pull your navel to your spine, and 1 more. And here's 5. Now the next exercise is bringing both legs up. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Now think of the bottom leg doing the work. 3, 4, and 5. And there we have that side done. So let's go to the other side. We're going to swing the legs around. We're going to go back into that same alignment that we did on our other side. So lengthen your back, cradle your head here, take the legs and stack them on top of each other, lift on the underside, and bring the legs forward, just slightly. We're going to start with the leg kick front back. So we're going to inhale as we lift the leg and flex it and bring it forward. Exhale, point and bring the leg back, just in line with the hip and slightly back to engage the glute more. And again, inhale. And then exhale, pull your abs in, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen through your spine. And again, 2 more, 3 more actually. And exhale to bring it back. You move the leg in the range that you can maintain this alignment. So the further you bring it forward, the more of a stretch you're going to get. And the further you bring it back, the more you're going to work into the back of the leg. But again, you want to keep the pelvis from rocking forward or back. This comes from all these muscles here. Now let's do the abduction. So bring both legs in line with your hip. Point your toe and lift it up. Exhale, flex your foot and lower it down, but keep it active. Inhale, lift. Exhale, flex and lower. 3, 4, and 5. That's it. Now, little circles. So bring it up about hip height. Watch that the hip pelvis doesn't rock in. Hold it here, little circles for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now the other way. 1, 2, you got it. 3, 4, and 5. Staggered legs. Here comes the harder one. Take both legs and bring the bottom leg up to meet the other leg, and then lower it down together. Inhale, top leg. Exhale, bottom leg. And exhale, top, bottom leg up and lower them together. And 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze and lower. 2 more. Squeeze it and lower it. And again, 1 more. Speed is not an option. And lower it down. Now both legs lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we've finished our little leg series here on our side. So again, maintain this lift underneath. It really makes a big difference in terms of keeping the pelvis in neutral. And then know that you can always go up to 10 reps, which I think is really good in terms of strengthening all these muscles in the hips here for us. It's what keeps us stronger and more flexible in our hips as we get older. And then also know that less is more in this movement. So sometimes a lot of people start swinging that leg forward and back, and then you lose your ability to maintain stability. So the movement, I think, for me is less, and you get a lot more in terms of what you want to feel in terms of the strength in the hips there. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.